self-love, self-discovery, and self-discipline. Remember, we are merging these together so that we can become the best version of ourselves, right? This is our foundation. This is where we start to understand who we really are and move towards that. And we're doing that with kindness, but we're also going to push ourselves to be the best version on an everyday basis. And I understand some days, we need some breaks, but so the majority of the days we're going to do this. So what area in your life can we now apply this to? Well, we can apply this to mental health and emotional well-being. And so here's the 3 ways that we would do this. One is self-discovery. So we're going to identify our triggers, right, that are going to cause us stress, anxiety, or negative emotions. And sometimes I kind of feel the word trigger gets overused, or people feel that the word trigger gets overused a lot. But basically what it means is when we're in situations, what is it that bothers us about these situations, right? Or what is it that's stressing us out, and can we fix it? So can we move forward in a more positive way? And how does that look for each of us? And it's going to be different, of course, for everybody. But I think it's important to understand what our stressors are, what our anxieties are, and what our negative emotions. And honestly, a lot of times this is digging into your past and understanding that why something bothers you now possibly could have been from your childhood, and then kind of disassociating yourself from that, right? Just like working on taking away those strong emotions that are in situations where they should not be. So where's the next area that we can utilize these 3 things? So this would be in our self-love. So we're going to give ourselves grace on bad days, and we're going to practice self-compassion. I think that we do this a lot for other people. We're really probably good at telling people that it's okay if you have a bad day. It's okay if you take a day off or a few hours, or maybe even had a bad week and you need to take a week off or a weekend. That's totally fine. But I think we have less self-compassion for ourselves and really not enough grace for ourselves in these situations too. But sometimes we work really hard during the week, and maybe we need a weekend off, or we've had like a couple weeks of working hard and we need a week off. Or maybe it turns into a year. Like, let's say we've had a really bad year, and we're starting to get back to ourselves, put ourselves back together, understand ourselves better. It's okay to have some points in our life where things aren't going great. We just need to learn how to kind of recalibrate and rediscover ourselves and get back on that discipline track. So self-compassion is really important for us. And where's the last area? Self-discipline. And we're going to stick to our habits that improve our mental health over the long run, right? So that's going to be journaling, therapy, mindfulness. There's just a whole bunch. You could do exercising. For some people, it's like drinking water helps them feel like they have healthy habits, which of course is one healthy habit. Meditating is a healthy habit. Anything that helps keep us on the path that we need to be on, right? Anything that's going to help us self-discover why we're kind of getting off the path, or self-discover what we want in the future, is really, really great for our mental health and our emotional well-being. And of course, we need to remember, when we're in a great place, then we can help other people be in a better place and just be able to function like we do normally in life. When you're on an airplane and they're going all over the safety stuff, they will say, you need to put on your own mask before you put anybody else's mask on. And that's true in life. We need to put on our own, boundaries, and our own love, and our own discipline and discovery, right? And our own long-term goals, short-term goals, everything that comes with that, before we can really focus and help other people. Because when we're drowning, it's really hard to help somebody else not drown. And if we do, we run the risk of drowning even more for ourselves. So now comes the comment side, right? I would love to hear your comments on this. Do you struggle with mental health and emotional well-being in your life? Do you not struggle? Does this come really easy? Does it come easy because you've taken time to practice and learn and really put energy back into yourself? and share those ideas of what you do to improve your mental and emotional well-being. For me, it's working out, not only at home, but I like to go to jiu-jitsu and work out there as well, because jiu-jitsu is not only a workout for me, but it is a community for me as well, right? And I love to set long-term and short-term goals and then work towards that. And I like to have a schedule, because I've learned when I don't have a schedule, it's really hard on me and I tend to slide back a lot. So those are the things that work for my mental health and emotional well-being. What works for you guys? And what do you struggle with? Let's get the conversation started.